Hey, this is Steven from KiwiBox.com. Right now we are talking with Roscoe Umali. What's going on, man?
Oh man, I'm just living life, enjoying this good weather while we got it.
Excellent, excellent. So, You Girl is doing big things. Are you happy with the reception to the song so far?
Absolutely. Last year we had that success with Live It Up. It was the #1 independent record in the country, so we were really proud of that. But this year, we turned the page and kind of lived off that success, and we have a brand new single out called You Girl, featuring my man Pitbull and Taboo from the Black Eyed Peas. So we're excited about that as well, man. We're just pushing along.
Very cool. I was listening to the track. You take a line from Mos Def's Miss Fat Booty. Are you a Mos Def fan?
Absolutely, I'm a Mos Def fan. Matter of fact, if the fans can come check it out, you can check out my mixtape volume 2 and 3. I got records on there with Talib Kweli.
Yeah.
He's a good friend of ours, and it's helped us out. So, I wanna let the fans know that not only do we do radio-friendly records that can attract the masses, but we also got the underground and a lot of respect for the underground as well.
Yeah, for sure. So let's talk about Homegrown MC. When is this album going to drop?
We don't have an exact release date. We know it's coming out sometime in '09, but in the meantime, we're just pushing our street album right now. The mixtapes, hosted by DJ Warrior, featuring myself and a number of different guests.
Yeah. You've been coming out with mixtapes for a couple of years now. What's taken so long for the official record to kind of get the ball rolling, so to speak?
Well, I think we just wanted to take our time in terms of putting out a traditional album. I think it's different times these days, and we wanted to kind of take the Lil Wayne approach, where we just saturate the market with free music. We're not necessarily just trying to sell albums, but we're trying to sell Roscoe Umali as a brand. Be it the clothing line, be it the shoes, be it the lifestyle. Roscoe Umali is a movement. It's a brand that represents something bigger. So we're not in a rush to put out an album in the traditional sense. We're just kind of been patient, working the radio, keep doing these singles, and at the same time feed the streets with free music.
All right, so looking at the track list for these mixtapes, they're really star-studded and they're frankly terrific. How do you plan to take it to the next level with an official album? Because, these mixtapes play like official albums.
Yeah, right. Well, like I said, if you like the mixtapes, you're going to love the album because, we still have a lot of the material that we have in the vault that we haven't even opened. So if you like the guests, we try to do our thing as far as reaching out to the right features and collaborations, just to keep our buzz going. But we have the album songs that we're saving just for, the fans that are loyal enough to pick up the album. So, look forward to the same stuff. The mixtapes are just, they're kind of a taste of what's to come. So, anticipate all the great features, but then you get to know me a little bit better on the album.
Okay, tell me a little bit more about your collaborations. You have so many of them. How do you go about reaching out to people? Are these people that you've known for a long time and you call in a favor, or how do you usually go about that?
Well, a lot of these people, a lot of these rappers and the collaborations that we've done, it's been an honor to do them, simply because I grew up listening to a lot of these people, like, Talib Kweli, obviously, doing the collaborations with wu-tang and Smith & Wesson. These are some of the artists that I really looked up to. So, a lot of it is just being at the right place at the right time. And a lot of these artists also understand what we bring to the table. I feel like, I'm not the first Filipino rapper to do it, but I'm one of the biggest to do it. And they kind of see that. They kind of see our lane. You know what I mean? So it's another market for them. So that's kind of been our pitch. Like, hey, this is another market that can expose you guys, and at the same time help us out. So it's really been a collaborative effort, as opposed to just one side helping the other side without receiving anything back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So people listen to your records. I've been reading often without knowing your background at all. Some have been even surprised that you're Filipino, in fact. Have you gotten any reactions from people who have been surprised or have reacted in this way when they found out, hey, this isn't your cookie cutter rapper who's doing this kind of thing?
Right. We've gotten nothing but love from it. At first, we didn't want to market it as, although I'm very proud of my heritage and, being a Filipino rapper, we didn't want to market it as me being a good Filipino Filipino rapper. It was more important to us to be accepted as it being a good rapper who happens to be Filipino. You know what I mean? So I think by taking that approach, it just, we didn't settle for just our community. We reached out of our community. So the reception has been great. As far as my own people, man, I get nothing but love. They're proud of me. And it gives me a chance to kind of expose what we're doing as a community to the rest of the world. I mean, I think it's time for Filipinos, man. We have the best dance crew, the Jabberwockies. We got the best pound-for-pound boxer in the world, Filipino. Mm-hmm. Why not the next best rapper?
Exactly.
So that's how we look at it. And, it's just a matter of timing, because I've been rapping for a long time, but, I think our people are ready to take hold of this industry.
Do you see this as
right now?
Yeah. Do you see this as an opportunity for maybe other Filipino rappers who might not have had the chance? This is kind of opening the door for them and allowing them to kind of get put on in the same way that you are?
Absolutely. I pride myself on being like a trailblazer and helping out. You know what I mean? I don't want to be like one of these guys that just blow up and never get back to the community. I definitely just kind of the same way, my forefathers in the art opened the doors for me and paved the way. I want to do the same thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I love it. I love it when I see up-and-coming, aspiring Filipino artists, be it in DJing, be it in rapping, or whatever it is that they dream of doing. I want them to be able to look and say, man, if that guy could do it, I could do it too.
All right. So I want to switch it up, talk about a little entrepreneurial ventures you've got going on. Let's talk about the shoe line. Who approached you for this? Is this something that you came up with an idea for?
Yeah, I always looked at it like this, man. All these big rappers got shoes, and I always envisioned myself as being a big rapper, so that's where I got the idea from. But, the brand that I just got with, it's called Blotto Footwear. It was a relationship that I had prior to, even getting in the music game. So, once I got into the music game, it was a no-brainer. It was an easy decision because I already had a prior relationship with Blotto Footwear. And so we got it together. And, once my popularity grew, we just thought it was a great idea to cross-market.
Okay. Do you have any other business ventures that are in the works at the moment?
Yeah, like I said, along with the shoe line, we also have the clothing line coming out. Like I said, we're really trying to brand Roscoe Umali. So be it everything from bandanas to shoes to stickers. We understand that the merchandise game, especially being independent, the merchandise game is really what keeps our heads above water. That and our show game. So, coming from an entrepreneurial background and, being in the mortgage industry prior to this, it really helped me out. And running my own businesses, it really helped me out and prepared me for the independent run that we're on.
All right. So 2009 is right around the corner. Looking back on 2008, what's one of the best things that happened to you as a rapper?
I really got it. It was really the single Live It Up. That was definitely the biggest thing for us last year, man. I never had like that type of success on radio, and it kind of opened up our eyes to this new market. You know what I mean? So I really think with the success of that single, that was the best thing that happened to us in 2008.
Excellent. And looking forward to 2009, this time next year, where do you see yourself at? Where would you like to be?
I think this year, last year we prided ourselves on being the #1 independent artist. This year, I think we're going to bear down and finally sign with one of these majors. I think we've built enough, a fan base and a following independently to take it to the next level and break out of the region, the regional thing, and kind of go global. So look for big things from our camp this year. As we sign with a major label, stay tuned for that.
All right. Well, Roscoe Umali, that is all the questions I've got. Thank you so much for taking the time today.
Thank you very much for having me. Thank you very much.